Shit.
But it's something I know, guys. I'm young. I'm not old
Wait, how
like
old are
you
you?
guys.
How old are you? Before we go far.
Guys, I'm so young.
Are you
like,
under 25? Are you under 25?
I'm almost 25. Almost.
Yeah, you were young. So, you know, some of these things, you wouldn't really remember them. But back in the days, that was the golden days.
I'm wondering where was I?
You were just young. Got dumb.
Yeah, dude.
So I've just been dancing around, man. I've just my whole life has just always been about entertainment. You know? And then coming from a black family, it's very difficult to convince your parents, or I want to rap.
I wanna pursue the entertainment.
You want to rap?
Yeah.
What is rap?
But how
my
was
dad
it
always
like?
used to say, make examples of other people that he used to know. Mama used to do music. What no guy know? I used to laugh, you know, like, nah. Like, yeah, man, you must have other plans, man. And you're not sure, you know? And then you start going on TV and it's like,
Maybe there's a thing.
you know?
Yeah.
And then it goes down the drain and nothing is happening and it's like, just finish your IT, man, you know?
Oh, you did IT?
Yeah, I did IT.
Oh, interesting.
I did the IT thing, you know, I specialized in programming, actually. You too?
10.
Yeah,
10
JavaScripts and it was very difficult. I specialized in that. I don't know fuck all about it now. So, yeah, I did my IT there just so the parents can be happy, you know? But now when the money starts coming in, now it's a different story now.
They start believing
like,
in
okay.
it, you know.
Oh, so you guys are making this much? Oh, okay. You know, the vibe is different now. When you come back home, you know, you that guy.
A guy from back home. He produced the beat for Dog Shit. His parents did not like it. Came back with a 75,000. They were like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's happening. Where is he now? Did he get compensated properly for that song?
Yeah. Hella. He's good now. I don't know if he's still producing, but
yeah.
He's a friend. He's a little brother of my favorite. So, but the money I heard about.
Because one thing that people need to also really, really try to understand is that there's a lot of ways of making money in the music industry, right? You know, there's a lot of places you can go to get help and to make sure that you get what you deserve. You know, I'm always advising guys, or you must go register with Capasso and get your publishing right. Yeah. You know, go there to Samuel and get your stuff. Like one thing I always tell them is that you can't go into studio and make a song without having a split sheet on the table.
But that's the thing.
You know? Have
People
a split sheet
don't know.
on the table. You know.
People don't even know the split sheet.
Yeah.
Back in 2020, remember, I started working with King Manada back in 2020, and then they went into studio with Makadzi, right? I get a call from a friend of mine, and he's like, "Hey, did you see what happened last night?" I was like, "What?" Like Makadzi was in studio with Manada, and then the song was going to be huge, you know? I was like, fuck.
Which song was it?
Ganama.
Oh, okay.
I remember the Ganama saga.
Yeah, I remember the Ganama saga.
Yeah, I was the one that was behind Manada with the Ganama saga.
Hey.
You know? Cool. They get in there, the song is doing very well. I call the manager, Mr. Makwela. I was like, so what's the plan? What's happening here? Like, oh, it's our song, you know? Featuring them, I was like, call my other contacts. Makadzi's got an album coming out. Okay. I'm like, they're not going to give it to you. I told them straight up, they're not going to give it to you.
What actually happened? Whose song is this actually?
Initially, it was Makadzi and King Manada featuring Prince Benza.
Makadzi and King Manada. So
Yeah,
that
Makadzi
means
and
they both own the song.
they both. Well, one side is owned by the label, the other side is owned by Manada, right? And then the thing with their label is that they don't share the masters.
Oh.
They make that very clear. Or we don't share masters of songs.
But then how do we know the ownership of the song? Is it based on where it was recorded?
Yeah, where it was recorded, there's a lot of factors. Where it was recorded and who paid for what, you know? Because once a label starts paying for your studio sessions, they automatically own the song.
Or whatever the deal that
Right? And then labels know very well how to manipulate those type of situations. Because once now I start giving you money and I'm saying, hey, I'm paying for your studio time. You know, automatically now, you know.
Yeah.
And then again, depending on how your contract, how do you get a share of the master or, you know? But one thing I always say, right? This is very, 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 very important to everybody that is listening out there. Yeah? You cannot verbally give away your master. You cannot verbally give away your masters. You need to sign on a paper. So if you've ever worked with anybody who kept your masters, they still belong to you because you didn't sign on any dotted line with that. So food for thought.
Okay, awesome.
So going back to that whole situation, that's when I was like, okay, who owns the song? It's like, no, the song is ours because we recorded it here. I knew. And then what I did was I started planning ahead now. Okay, I know this is going to happen. Number one, they wasting time now. They're going to go to the distribution.
Yeah.
They're going to remake the song in the beat, and then they're going to drop it, because they're stalling now. Because distribution will normally take like 5-6 days before the song drops. And then the distribution company they work with, I've worked with them before when I was still a Get It Rough. I know how they work, I know how they function. I'm like, okay, I told them what are they stalling? They're going to drop the song without him. I know, I spoke to him, man. I'm like, nah. They're dropping the song, trust me. You know? And then now what I'm doing, I'm planning ahead now. Okay, sharp. They're going to drop the song. And then what happens? Poof, they drop the song. Fuck. Hey. Sharp. And now they're scrambling around. Okay, we need to get our version out. And then I remember I said, fine, you can get your own version out. Just change the lyrics to something different from what it was when Makadzi was singing it, right? How do I know? Fine, they drop it on YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
I remember.
They drop it on YouTube. Take down. Poof. Same time. Melly, what's going on? They took the song down. What are we going to do? You know? I'm like, relax. 3 steps ahead already. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that they were going to stall. I knew that they were going to take the song down. What I did was that I was already in talks with Sony concerning a distribution deal for him, right? Because he needed to now start getting things like placements because he's a big artist. You know, you get to a point where you can't just use DistroKid and unless if you've got a huge market now, you know? That would work for somebody in the States because that's, you know, it's got a huge following. But when you've got distribution companies that can help you with placements and all of that stuff, playlists, it's always way better because the reach is way more. Right? I was already talking to Sony about that. So told Sony about that whole issue. Like, don't worry, we'll sort it out. You know? Because now it's the dogs versus the wolves now, you know? They've been around way more than them. So that's how we were able to set that whole issue out. But I always tell people, Ore, a lot of people will run to blame the artist. Or it's you, it's because you doing this, not forgetting, Ore, this is a sign artist. You know, she's working for other people too. So that might have not just been her decision, but the decision from the label, you know? So I've always been cautious of how I approach things because they'll go straight for you because they know you. They don't know who's behind you. You know? So the attacks will be coming to you. And then, ironically enough, now I'm going to be doing PR and everything for Makadzi. You know?
I wanted to get to that.
Awesome. You know, I'm going to be doing PR. me and her have always had a very good relationship throughout the years. Like, we've always just been okay, you know? If we had a fallout, she's a person that's not pride, man. She'll come to you, hey, Chomi, listen, this is how things happen. You know, we'll sort it out, you know? And then, the thing with her, I knew that this situation was going to come. And then I knew that I would be there when it comes. I saw it coming.
Wait, how did you see it coming? Did you know?
Because I know how high label functions.
You
know, I know how they function. So I always knew it's coming, you know? And then I'll always say, I'm here. I'm always here for artists that need help, you know? I'm always here because I'm a very fair guy, you know? I think that's why I'm not rich.
But wait. Because you're fair. But I want to understand this. You knew that the label would pull this. I mean, did you know her plans? Like, yo, I'm going to do this.
No, one morning, I just sent her a message. I'm like, hey, what are you going to be distributing with? And she's like, hey, I need to see you. Come see me.
Okay.
You know? And then
This is before
that's way before
she wanted to like leave the label and everything.
Yeah, well, the contract was done at that time. You know, because I can't really dive too much into that.
Okay,
whole
yeah,
thing
I understand.
because it's in the courts now, and then the lawyers are sorting it out. But it's just like any other. It's just like any other legal situation. You know, these things happen, and then they're always there. That's why I'm always saying that it's very important for you to teach yourself how the industry works, how contract works, because you're taking it lightly now when you're signing and you don't have any hit records. But what happens when you've got hit records?
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like if a person starts doing music, they're doing it because they know they've got talent. And if a company approaches you and says, I want to sign you,
Because
they see
the
something.
talent. Yeah.
You know, they don't just come to any random person and say, hey, come here, join us. Let's go waste money on you and not get anything back.
Yeah.
They'll see there's talent, there's something there. And then you as an artist also needs to know, okay, sharp, there is something there. You know, I've always knew there's something there. So always make sure that your paperwork is right.
Okay, how did you like, you're only starting to work with Makazi now, or you guys?
Yeah, we only just recently started working. You know, I would say we haven't really started working officially.
Yeah.
But we're doing a couple of things because she's still having to sort everything out. So, but it's going to be a very, 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 very great year after all of that shenanigans is done.
Yeah.
I've got plans. I've got serious plans. I want the Grammy.
Yeah. I mean, I see
I want the Grammy. I want the Grammy, definitely. And I'm saying it here now. A Grammy.
She's gonna win a Grammy.
Yeah.
It's gonna win a
She's
Grammy.
gonna win a Grammy.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna win a Grammy.
You heard it here, people.
You heard it here first. But we all know.
Yeah, she's definitely winning a Grammy. With the plans that I've got in place.
And then speaking like back to Melly PR and Melly Music, what are your plans? What are you trying to achieve in the
I'm
next?
trying to quit this shit, dog.
For real?
Tired, dog. I'm kidding. Hey, just grow, man. You know, I'm a very patient guy. Like I don't want overnight success.
Yeah.
I don't believe in overnight success. Slowly but surely we will get there. You know, the little that we're making will be able to live off of that. But God willing, doing things the right way, we'll be able to get to where we want to get without burning any bridges, hurting any people.
True.
You know, because you know, a lot of people will come and say, hey, this person did that, and this and that. I know myself, personally, or what type of character I am. That's why people always come to me and say, Melly, I need help with this. I'm helping a lot of people behind the scenes that people don't even know that I'm helping. You know, I just try to keep it a secret and then just do it behind the scenes. So to see where I can be able to help one time. Yeah. So that's just, I feel like that's my mission in life. But moving forward, we're just going to grow, man. Because I want to see myself having one of the biggest haircut companies in the world. You know, because I feel like right now the world is very small now, like because of social media. Like I feel like it's becoming like a small bubble now. Like we're all one. You know, if something trends, so when it's something trending in China, we'll get it. You know, music is a very global thing, no matter the language. You know, I would like to at least create like a bigger bridge between African music and just the whole world. You know, just have that bridge to be able to get things happening in that side. And then I was fortunate enough to meet like some of the biggest music moguls to help me try to achieve the goal that I'm trying to achieve right now. Because it's gonna be amazing. That's one thing I can say. Because the whole world right now is looking at us. You know.
I was gonna ask you about it, like. For me, like something that was really significant for me lately was like Uncle Waffles at the Met Gala. That set she had over there. That's amazing for us.
Yeah, that was amazing. I saw that. That was dope. You know, that was dope. I think she even said at after party, right?
Yes,
yeah. So that was dope. You know, it shows what people are watching. You know, let's create and empower more Uncle Waffles. You know, let's everybody penetrate.
Yeah.
You know, let's stay original to us. Let's stay original to our sound, and not try to mimic. You know, because you can't do Americans like Americans.
True.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't sell hip hop to Americans.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
sell them your hip hop. You know, sell them you. Give it your flavor. You know, I've always been telling my little brother this, who's a rapper too. Why don't you try to add like a little African elements to your trap music? You know, and then he heard a song by Drake and Future that had a marimba inside. Yeah, he's like, oh, this is what you told me to add. I'm like, they're adding it before you guys.
Selling it to you.
You from here.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, originality is very important. The reason why Nigerian people and Nigerian music is moving like this is because they're giving them that pidgin English. They're giving them that sound. You know? It's something that they're not used to.
Yeah,
so
true.
if you're going to be out here trying to rap like Kendrick, you can't do Kendrick better than Kendrick. There's a million Kendricks over there that are bubbling under.
Yeah,
There's a million Chris Browns over there that are doing Chris Brown better than Chris Brown, that are bubbling under over there. So you want to go. You want to add yourself in that mix. Who are you adding yourself in our mix? You're not even from here. Like,
Can't even compete.
yeah, how are you going to be able to relate? You know?
Yeah,
Because they want their own stories. They've got their own stories to tell. You know? Look at people like this lady Thames. She's giving them the Nigerian flavor. You know? Yeah, they want to know what's happening with you. You know?
Yeah.
How you doing things there, you know? I feel like that's one of the reason Lady Smith Black Mambazo has been doing so well, because they've been keeping it originally South African.
Yeah.
You know, Jerusalem did well because who would have thought?
I mean, yeah.
Who would have thought that a guy from Limpopo can be dining with Vin Diesel over there?
No one.
You know?
Yeah.
So it shows that keeping it 100 helps. You know, like I said, right? I feel like we're living in an age where a lot of times these things just do their own PR. You know? Because we've got access to guys in China now. We're listening to the soundtrack in Japanese without anybody having to sell it to me anymore. You know? I just found it online. You know? That's how I run with it. That will determine where it goes. Answer? So I feel like it's getting to a point where a lot of things now will just count on the internet. You know, there's a lot of people that now will have to just incorporate whatever they do right in there with the internet. Like I said, like things like A&Ring right now, it's dying. You know, we don't get A&Rs like we used to back in the day, because now the internet is the new A&R. Because people are getting the music there, what's hip and happening there. You know, oh, this is what's trending. Oh, okay, let's listen to that. So they're running out of jobs now. So they now need to find ways to, you know, to keep themselves relevant, you know. And then in terms of with me, how I work is that I've been fortunate enough to work with artists from outside of South Africa, right? So what I do is that I'll grab on to the PR guys from Nigeria, keep them close. You know, grab on to the PR guys from Ghana, keep them close. So when they need something here, I'm here. When I need something there, they there. You know, so that we can just bounce off ideas and see how we can be able to rotate all the information. You know, I feel like that's one way we can be able to spread. You know, I know some guys I know a guy that worked on the first John Legend album, the first one, the producer guy. Yeah, I'm working on something with him. We're bringing guys from Kokasi. You know, they're doing projects with him that side. You know, so it's just the whole. You know, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, but you
that. You know, we're just bouncing off of each other. Yeah. So I feel like that's one way, you know? And most of the guys that that I'm working with from the UK and everything, they are from here to Africa. You know? And then they want to see us shining and everything.
Yeah.
You know? It's very easy for me to make a UK tour. I can do that in 15 minutes. 15, 1-5.
Yeah.
You know, I've done it before, like that. You know, so that people can go and tour that side. Because of the brothers that are that side, they can be able to give me the, you know, it's all about networking. It's very important. Networking is very important. If you've got that on lock, and not generally, I'm just a people's person.
Yeah.
You know, so it's very easy for me to get along with anybody. You know, my grandparents are from the rural areas, so I can just be able to blend with anything. I can go to Taboo tomorrow, go to Champagne tomorrow, can go Maram Kuku, black. It's still the same vibe.
Yeah.
Still, you know. So I've never really been a person to, you know, wow, katola. You know, I'm in there. Ragai, uralang.
Marfai.
Ariungo. Batababatu. We are there. You know, you know, yeah. I feel like that's also one thing that really helped me a lot. You know, I can, okay, oh, this one's from the suburbs. Okay, let's see what we can do there. You know, so I grew up. Oh, Mahaying. Oh, like I grew up kia Mahaying. You know.
Actually, I have a question for you, bro. Like, I'm just like curious. From like Kamatwara, you know, scouting talent and everything, and maybe being able to predict or mutukutla guy or whatever. I want to ask with like an artist like Sheb. You know, how do you? I mean, we all did not expect this guy to grow so fast, and you know, I knew this guy before he blew up, right? You know? And then it's so crazy that he's so big now. You think, maybe, what do you think of his career or his path? And if it's not like the most great one or whatever, what do you think can be done to secure it for him to grow?
With him, I think I met him while already people were booking him and stuff, right? But I could see already why they like him.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different.
You know, from what we are used to coming out of Limpopo, you know. He's got that gangster thing going. You know? It's very different. We've never seen that before. Ever. Coming from that side. If I can date back, there's never been anybody like that.
I mean,
you know?
we know it. As from Limpopo, we know it. We're used to it. But it's just that now it's coming to, and in a cool way, you know?
Yeah, it's just always been there in the streets. Yeah, you know, but then it's never really been this big, you know? It's a good thing. One thing that I just hope he does is that keep it. He's gotten to a platform where now he's able to make money out of music. Keep the gangsterism aside. Let that be a gimmick.
Yeah.
You know, don't do it in real life.
Yeah.
You know? Now you are gangster sharp, we understand.
Yeah.
Now all you have to do is just push the gangster image, but not really do it.
Just put it in the music.
Yeah, put it in the music. Yeah, that lifestyle needs to go back because there are a lot of people that you're dealing with have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a lot to lose because you are somewhere now. You know, and then there's always going to be jealous people in the background trying to say, "Aye, man, we need to drag him down. Why is he making these types of moves and we not?" You know, I was in a situation this one time at the Tanzania thingy that we used to go to, where I remember I was going outside to go to take a piss, right? Excuse my French, and then there was people were fighting outside, right? I don't know these piano people. I don't know these piano cats. I just know the main ones, you know? I know their faces, how they look. Some piano guy was fighting with some Forex guy, and then I went there, tried to stop it, and then we moved to a different section. When we got there, I was speaking to a guy that's one of the most Kabza.
Yeah.
You know? I was with Kabza there having a conversation with Kabza Shapo. And then I remember while we were talking, there's this guy on the side who told it glassy. The same guy that's with the guys that were fighting, the so-called forest guys. Ne? I remember Kabza wilding out. Ne? I remember Kamukuka. And I pulled him away from the whole mess. Hey, these people have nothing to lose. Though.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a whole carareer.
Bruh.
A successful career. You don't
It's
need
the first thing we're going to see.
Yeah, you don't need to be part of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
You know? So when I told I remember the next day, I think there was like a campaign that comes and beat people up. It was a lie. I was there. I literally put
But
that
that's
nigga
what
on
they
my shoulder.
wanted, woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I literally put that nigga on my shoulder and pulled him away. So you need to always protect the brand. Protect the brand by all means. It's your money.
brand
It's
is
your
your
bread and
money.
butter.
Yes.
So you don't want to now be involved with the gangsterism on the streets while you doing, you grow from certain things. You move forward from certain things. So my advice I would have for that boy is that he needs to have like a proper team, who can guide him, and he needs to listen to that team. Get the proper team.
But what if? Sorry, can you finish?
Yeah. Tell me.
I feel like maybe with Rana we just see it from an outside eye, guys. You must also see it from his perspective. This guy has literally people provoking him from the other side, whatever. He's performing. There's people that would, there's haters. And they keep pushing the buttons.
You get what you give.
Is he in jail?
You get what you give.
Right now, he's allegedly, we don't know. But
You always get what you give. That's the thing. He's asking for it.
I'm pretty sure he's just, the way I see it from my perspective, I'm not really following that much. He's just being out here, doing his music, and his music is like this.
Yeah, he's not just doing his music. He's saying, "Come for me." He's saying, "Come for me." And then he's making sure, hey, great, if you come for me. People will always test you.
Yeah.
People will, we call it test your gangster. People will test you gangster. People who've got nothing to lose will test your gangster.
Yeah.
So you need to move differently. Get a proper team, get a proper structure, and start doing these things professionally. Because he's got potential to be way bigger than he is.
Yeah.
Way bigger.
Facts.
I like the kid. I like him.
Yeah,
I don't want to work with him. I'm scared.
Oh.
Because now I don't want to go for my para go pay.
Yeah.
But he's good, man. I like him. I like him a lot. I like I like the whole image. It's good, but he just has to do it the right way. But all in all, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, I'm also a fan.
I'm a huge fan of him.
Right, I think. Do you want to say anything, Sash?
Well, I wanted to ask about the stripping part. Stripping how he's currently are. So
Yeah, I also do like OnlyFans, but I'm wearing a mask. You wouldn't know it's me, but it's me. Like on the rail. I on the rail.
On the real, this is not a joke.
This is not a joke. Oh, like I'm an OnlyFan.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm wearing a mask over there. I'm killing it.
You should subscribe.
Yeah, like for real. I'm gonna open my own thing. It's not for the money.
It's for the content.
Yeah, I just like. I'm a wild nigga.
Yeah.
I'm very wild. So I just like that nasty shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you guys think I'm kidding, but I do it.
Share the link, bro. Show me a link.
No, you. I'm sure you guys have seen me working.
Yeah.
But you just didn't know that it's me. Are you not on Twitter? Maybe you've seen like adverts with certain people. I'm there. It's me. I'm there. Just pay careful attention now. Pay careful. You'll see or no. That's Melly Mus.
All right. Thanks a lot for coming through, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for the knowledge. Thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate
Yeah,
you
man.
coming through.
one more question.
Yeah.
What's the most difficult song you ever had to write?
Song.
Yeah.
Right.
And the worst. And the worst as well. There's something interesting to leave the people with.
I've never really written a whole song. I'm just that guy saying, use this word and not that word. That's a use this flow and not that flow. I've never really just wrote a whole song. That's not really my forte. But I've just given input,
On the writing.
Yeah, on the writing. Or no, instead of using this, you can use this line. Just given lines in there. But it's never really been something that, because what I like to do, I just like to give the artist like creative control. Or do what you do, and if I hear something wrong, I'll advise.
Yeah.
So have you ever had to work with an artist that doesn't write their own songs?
I've never. All the people that I've ever worked with, they write their own songs.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Awesome. All right, thank you, bro. Again,
Maji,
thanks a lot for coming.
thank you guys for having me.
Shout out, guys.
I've also got a podcast coming.
Yeah.
Real Talk with Melly Music.
All right.
It's going to be coming soon. We're just going to be mostly focused on what's happening behind the scenes. So, contract issues. I'm going to be interviewing entertainment lawyers. I'm going to be interviewing label owners. You know, all the people that make the people that you see on television or that assist them. Let me not say make. That's very godly. But assist the people that you see on television. So I'm going to be speaking to a lot of those. So it's going to be very interesting. I just haven't had. I'm a bit busy at times. But I'm definitely because I put it out there already, and I see the people are really going for it. Yeah. So you guys can follow me, Melly Music PR, on thingy on Facebook, Melly Music PR _SA on Instagram. I think that's where you guys can see most of my work and my craziness over there. I don't know my TikTok, but I'm there, Lord. Just Melly Music. You can just Google Melly Music. I think you'll find everything. Yeah. I'm Googleable.
All right. Duncan, got something to say?
Did you guys talk about white bitches? I feel like he has a lot of.
I think it's alright. This is probably like 2 hours now. What? I think we'll do another one.
I wanted to hear those stories.
We'll do another one.
Okay, let me tell you one white story.
Okay.
This one is a very funny story.
For the culture.
Yeah, for the culture, right? I used to date this white, hot, blonde girl from Centurion, right? She had a sister, right? And they were heavy weed smokers. And that time, I've never smoked weed in my life. And I was hip-hop, you know? Went to visit this girl at her house. When I got there, I think the girl just got like devil poison straight from devil, you know? There she's there, she's rolling. I'm like, hey, they're smoking there. I'm like, hey, let me go in. And the sister is like, Millie, this is too big. Like, I don't think you can be able, let me roll a small one for you. And when my cousin here was like, this white girl telling me, this is to me, Capelli. Like, bring me that shit. I'm there. First time smoking weed. Yeah. I'm there.
Yo.
I'm like, hey, take it easy. I'm like,
you don't know me.
Dog. I just remember after that, I started laughing my ass. Everything was funny. I'm laughing. And I kept on playing with the lighter close to my girlfriend's hair, right?
Oh.
I'm playing with the lighter and then it caught on fire. Poof! And I was like, shit! What the fuck, you know? And then the sister's like, no, Millie, hey, you look bad. Just go to the bathroom and wash your face, right? And I stood up, fell on the floor, out like a light. Started puking all over the place.
Yo.
And then while I'm puking all over the place, the dad comes back home. Finds me on the floor, right? Like, I can hear everything that's happening, right? But I can't move.
Oh.
Right? But I can hear everything clearly, yeah? And the dad is like, what happened? And the sister's like, weed. He's like, you need to give me whatever he was smoking. I saw my life. I was like, and I'm on the floor laughing. Like, what the fuck is up with white people now? I'm like, whoa. Yeah, that was crazy. Yo, I'll never forget that moment.
That's dope.
I was like, oh.
Sounds like a movie, man.
Oh, dog. I was like, hey, you need to give me what he smoked. I was like, oh. This nigga's a G. And I'm out. I remember when I woke up, I was hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
And the thing is, before we smoked, I just ate like a whole box of pizza alone, one man, Kasi style. And then I'm like, hey, bro, I'm hungry. Bro. It's like, guys, the munchies.
It's the munchies.
That's when I discovered that there's something called the munchies. So, well, everything was dry. Like, I need to eat something, you know? But like, it was like, yeah, no, it's the munchies. It happens. So yeah, that's one of my white girl stories.
Wonderful.
A whole lot, but that's the story for another time.
Yeah, story for another time. We'll do a part 2.
Yeah, we have to do a part 2.
Yeah, because I want to see like your progress and everything.
Yeah.
With everything you're
No,
doing.
definitely we'll do
You're
it.
just not going to mention it now.
No, we'll definitely do a part 2. I need to have you guys on my podcast too.
Yeah, come through.
So we can talk about it.
Today, but not tomorrow. Sitting with a cup and I'm smoking up all my sorrow.